I'm entitled to come in because I know the owner.
Yeah. Restaurant Punk, what's up?
What's up, ladies?
Hey,
Restaurant Punk.
George. Welcome to the girls' room.
Girls' night. Holla if you hear me.
There's a meeting in the ladies' room.
I want to go in the ladies' room once. It's so beautiful in there.
Some of them.
Restaurant Punk. George, Leah, Noelle. We're back. How's everybody feeling today?
I'm doing fine and dandy.
I love to hear that.
Fantastic.
Fantabulous.
Wonderful.
I feel like one thing that has struck a chord with me all weekend long,
Ooh.
and I know that you'll definitely relate to this. You'll relate to this to an extent from the campgrounds, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
Name dropping.
Oh, I know Yanni.
Is Yanni here? I actually made my reservation through Yanni. It's not confirmed.
Yeah.
Can I see Nico? Is Nico here? I have to see Nico.
Can I see
I know he's in the
owner
back.
of George's place? God, that was brutal.
So
Every day.
how do you handle it? Like when someone comes in and they're like, I want to speak to Yanni, especially when it's your restaurant and they only want Yanni.
They're all
or
Yanni's
like,
restaurants, guys.
they're all Yanni's restaurants. You're
This is
correct.
Yanni's world.
You're correct.
And we're just little continents.
I was
he
going to
just
ask.
goes back and forth.
I was going to ask people, do people do that to you? Like, do you hate
Yeah.
when you see them calling your name when they walk in?
Yeah, I don't like talking to anyone, but yeah, everybody calls my name. When they come in and they're like, "Oh, is Yanni here or whatnot?" I'm like, "Yeah, no, he's dishwashing at another restaurant right now." That's what I would say. So the biggest one is Yanni, and then when I was at George's place, beachfront back in like 7 years ago, there's always Nico's here. Nico, where's Nico? I'm like, Nico never works here. He's only here when he wants to see money. So he's on a motorcycle somewhere. So it's hard now because we're growing so big, and our group is so massive now that they're going to name drop all of our names for any restaurant we go to. So if like I have a lady that's coming to Brine next weekend or Memorial Day weekend, 20 people and all this stuff. She called me. Nico let me know she called me. She was going to call me. She told me that Nico guaranteed her reservation with me. So I had to put her in for 20 people. I'm like, damn it. 20 people on a Saturday, Memorial Day weekend? Me.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, well, Nico said it. So I get it. And he's like, yeah, I never said that.
Yeah, it's the twist, and that's what bothers me. You know, we had someone come in and they said, "Oh, well, I talked to Peter, the owner," which I stay very silent on the Petunia side. I'm just there to help.
You're just a flower.
I'm a silent participator, if you will.
No, you're struggling, Sue. No,
she's just the hostess. We don't want to talk to her.
We're eye switching.
Still. But someone came in and they didn't have a reservation. Luckily, we had space for them, you know, but at the end of the day, it was, well, I talked to the owner, Peter. Me and Peter have gone back and, you know, like we had a table and he said that he set it up for us. I go to Peter and he's like, I have no idea who that is.
Always.
You know what I mean? Like
Always.
I have no idea. We had someone come in and get a gift card and I think that they walked up to Yanni's house or whatever and just like knocked on the door because they wanted to come get a gift card. And he was going on and on and on about how much he knew Yanni and all this other stuff. Yanni goes, I've never seen that guy a day in my life, you know? And it's just these people that carry this sense of entitlement because, you know, Yanni has been serving over at Petunia's a couple nights a week and he comes in. I know. But literally every single table, I'm like, I'll look around the restaurant. I'm like, where did Yanni go? And then all of a sudden he'll pop up from a booth because he's sitting with the table and like taking their order and talking to them.
Having a drink with them.
At the end of their experience, which is great on Yanni, they're like, we are best friends. This guy has my back for life. I don't ever have to make a reservation. I can just go through Yanni, all this stuff. And it's
Please
like now they have this
let that
expectation. And then Yanni the next day is like, I don't remember them.
Just let everybody
he's good. He's
want a
pretty
reservation
good,
for 2 years, make sure they call Yanni. So if we can like flash Yanni's number right now on our podcast,
Call him now.
call him now
Call
for
now.
all reservations for a character. That would be perfect.
But
It'd be so miserable.
But it's like I said, if it's certain people that have been, I mean, I know them. They have been coming into all the restaurants. Yanni, Peter, Nico, you are like, these are VIP.
There's like 4.
Take care. There's
4 or 5.
I'd say like less than 10 for sure.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah.
Less than 10. But there's about, I don't know, 50 to 100 people who are practically family. they deserve all of this. I have been going since I can't even tell you how long. You go once a year for the last 10 years. We've seen you maybe 10 times. These people are year round. Like there's just the entitlement that comes into where I need a reservation now, or I, deserve this, or I have 20 people. And despite the fact that you don't have the capacity for it, I'm entitled to come in because I know the owner.
Yeah. Don't you think it's a little disrespectful? Like anybody that's supposedly so close with you, they should treat your staff better than a regular customer, like anybody off the street.
Some don't.
I mean, and that's what I find too. Like they throw a name when they're unhappy about something, or if they want something that's, extra.
It doesn't look as pretty. The food doesn't look pretty.
And I feel like those are the worst ones. Like they're dropping a name, but they're also being completely rude to your staff. Or they're asking for special favors, where if you're really one of my people, you wouldn't do that. I would never drop a name of somebody like, oh, I'm really close with George. So, I mean, you have to. If anything, I'd be like, well, I'm really close with George. So let me give his people a break, try to step back and wait. Like, I just think it's so rude.
So there's a flip side to that, because I feel like I might have touched on this once before, but have you ever become a regular somewhere and then customer or employees become so comfortable with you because you are a regular that they're like, oh, they can wait 10 more minutes for a drink.
That's
they can wait this much longer for whatever. And then you're like, wow, I've literally been in here every single day. And literally especially here where it's, mostly seasonal, to where it's like, wow, I still came and was here all winter long and, really gave you business.
That's what she said. Sorry, I had to. You came all winter long. It had to happen. You kept going to business and business.
You gave me all
boiling in here. I haven't said it for a while.
I'm proud of you.
That's what she said. That's what she said. That's what she said.
But so there is a flip side to that, because I do understand that when you are, a dedicated regular, you should still receive service. Like this is your first day there, if not better, because you have continued to support that business. But it's then when you feel so entitled to where you deserve all the best weekends, the best time slots. Like, there's certain things that just get so far under my skin.
Don't text same day for a reservation. That's what drives me nuts. Only 2 customers have my cell phone number. That's all I allow. And they will never text me the same day. They'll text me the day before. And if they say you can't do it, I can't get you in, don't worry about next week. Perfect. Now there's a customer that Katie has their number. Like they every Sunday they come, and they've been coming to George's place for 17 years. They know Yanni. That's why I came to this. All this stuff. It's a whole big ordeal. And she will put their name on the reservation. She'll make them wait. Like she will have a table ready for them. She has their food for them. We already know what they get. The same drinks, the same bill has been, and it's been insane. And they still do it every Sunday. I don't know, but it's cute and all, but she'll put her name, like they won't even be here. Like, hey, we'll be there in 20 minutes. We have a wait list. She'll put their name on the wait list. And then we have to still save that table, even though they're not here yet. We're losing a table out because we're respecting them so they can sit down. No, let them just wait 5-10 minutes like everybody else. Then they'll get a table. That's what that's why that thing's, you take it too far when it comes to that. Texting back and forth. Nah. Like if you're a regular and whatnot and you have her numbers, text the owner if there's something seriously wrong. Don't blow a phone up for something stupid.
Yeah, if you're really that
that's
close.
Another thing too is if you're so close with Yanni or if you're so close with Peter.
How close are you with Peter?
I'm pretty close with Peter. We won't get into that though. His mother watches this.
That's weird. Hey, Mom.
But when it comes down to, there being a problem and being like, well, I know Yanni and this and that and the other and blah, 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 blah. It's like, okay, now you're taking it out on the server because you set these expectations and these standards in your own mind of how things should go and how you should be treated. And you're VIP. If you have a problem with it and you're so close with them, then instead of taking it out on the staff right then and there, why don't you message them? So the next experience, is a little bit different. Have the person you're so close with address the issue with their staff. You're not our boss.
Yeah.
You're not one of the managing partners. You're not this. So, but at the same time, again, this isn't to attack any of our extremely loyal people, because we do have phenomenal.
We just lost 20 subscribers now. Thanks.
I know.
Way to go.
We do really have a phenomenal following, and I call it the Kara cult. But there are those people, like I said, that literally come down once a year. they had one great conversation with Yanni, and now it's like, well, I deserve this. You know, everybody's just obsessed with Nico. They don't. I don't even think they want anything out of it other than just his attention.
Because he hugs
I do.
and kisses everybody.
I know.
I don't know how
makes you
I
feel
try to
good.
do it. I get in trouble. Oh, sexual harassment. He's over there
Harassment.
massaging them, kissing them, doing their hair because he can't do his own hair. And he's
Literally,
like, perfectly fine.
women just gushing over Nico right in front of their husbands, and their husbands are like, "Yeah,
He's a good looking dude.
it's Nico." Every time they don't want anything out of it, they just want to see him, and it's great.
Just want to see
But-
him.
Isn't
Yeah.
that, but like George, do people come in and like, I know George of all the George's places because
Some
your name
people
is
do
also
it. Yes,
George.
that's
Oh,
why I
I've
don't
known
tell.
so many
I don't
people
tell my
say
name.
that.
I don't tell my name so true story. When Nico first brought me on, and he's like, "Come to this restaurant called George's Place," I said, "Okay, that's stupid. It's my own name. I'm never gonna work here. It's stupid." And then I was there, for like the first month and a half. I didn't tell anybody my name. And Nico's like, "When you go to table, tell me your name." I'm like, "No."
No.
Why? I'm like, "Nico, it's my name on the board. You're gonna think it's me." So now I am the youngest of all. No, not George is the youngest of all Georges. I was the youngest of all Georges, and that was it. But it's hard. I still don't tell you my name. I'll make it up another name like Steve or Tom. But yeah. But
I
now,
can see Steve. I can see a little Steve out of you.
I was thinking more Dale.
wow, that sounds fantastic. That screams fat guy name.
Yes.
Oh,
Dale.
I was thinking Chippendales because of your
Oh,
dance
I'm
moves.
definitely tripping it all day. Man. I'm dancing night away. But
No,
now,
but a lot of people all the time are like, so does George own like all of the Georges?
Georges?
I'm like, I'm pretty sure George has been around longer than George has been alive.
Yeah.
I tell everybody in 10 years, if I'm not dead, I'm going to know all the Georges because I'm not crazy, but not going to happen. I'll be dead in 6. So
At this rate,
Here's hoping.
at this rate.
dead in 5 now. The way I'm working.
All right, don't put that in the universe. But
Okay, whatever. All right, bad juju.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if anything
bad
bad
juju.
happens, we'll all look terrible. Like,
On
I'm
you
like,
guys.
Come back to this
good.
video.
We're almost done with it.
On you guys, not
At
on
the end,
me.
it's like in loving memory of.
Please,
Memorandum.
please put that in R.I.P. George Braddock.
But all right, like I said, I think I was just triggered from this
I'm
weekend
gonna go
because
to-
everybody did it.
Petunia and name drop Yanni. Do I get a discount?
Oh yeah, I need a discount. Friends and
Yanni's
family.
the server, so he'll discount you. But we don't charge you anyway.
I'm gonna need extra napkins.
Yes.
Another glass of water.
Yes. I'm gonna have the service spill water all over me and blame it all on Yanni.
Make him dry it off on your
Please.
crotch.
Dream.
Dream.
Heart.
Wet dream, if you will.
Please.
Restaurant punk, Noelle.
Leah.
George.
We're out. Bound chicken, wow, wow.
What you got? What do you want?